Hello everyone. Topic for this video is ISMS Framework's Management Clause 8, that is, Operations. This clause is divided into three categories. First is Operational Planning and Control. Second is Information Security Risk Assessment. Third is Information Security Risk Treatment. Now let's look at them one by one. Operational planning and control deals with clauses 6.1 and 6.2 of ISMS framework. 6.1 clause talks about planning the appropriate actions for identified risks and opportunities. Clause 6.2 talks about planning the objectives with respect to information security. Whatever activities are implemented, they need to be documented. It helps you gaining confidence for future purposes. Not everything goes as planned, so one need to review unintended changes with respect to adverse effects. Now, these are the four stages of operational planning and control. First phase is business impact analysis and risk assessment. It talks about assessing the risk, threats, and impact for any project or an organization. Second stage is business continuity strategy. It talks about what to do when a disaster occurs. Third is establish and implement business continuity procedures. It talks about actual implementation of business continuity. And the fourth one is exercise and testing. It talks about reviewing whether there is a gap between planning and implementation. Now let's look at the benefits of operational planning and control. Whatever plans and activities are developed, they are synchronized with each other and proper communication is there in the entire organization so that everyone is on same page. The processes can be measured and whether they are leading to what we have set as the objectives can be determined. And ease of communication and guidance can be provided to entire team with respect to operation planning. Now the second category is information security risk assessment. Assessing a risk at planned interval is all about risk assessment. This interval could be monthly, quarterly, semi-annually, or annually. 6.1.2.a clause describe this interval in detail. Now, this is a sample risk assessment plan which needs to be implemented, where blue bar is the duration of each activity and the triangle is a milestone. It represents significant achievement in a project. ID 1, ID 6, and ID 13 and ID 18 are the tasks, and the rest are subtasks of those main tasks. Now let's look at why information security risk assessment is necessary. By doing risk assessment, we justify our efforts that are put in the organization, and it also helps you calculate the return of investment. Communication among stakeholders is possible due to risk assessment so that everyone is aware of everything at the same time. It also spreads awareness about possible risks that are there in a project or organization. And it also considers some physical and logical aspects. Now, risk assessment is done using two approaches, qualitative and quantitative. In qualitative, the risks are assessed in three categories, that is high, medium, and low. And in quantitative, the risks are measured in numbers between 1 to 5 or between 1 to 10 depending on organization needs. Third category is information security risk treatment. It is about implementing the risk treatment plan and also talks about documenting the information, documenting the results of this treatment plan for future purposes. Risk treatment plan is about deciding whether a risk needs to be treated or tolerated or terminated or transferred. Risk treatment is reducing the impact of risk. Risk tolerate is nothing can be done to reduce the risk or eliminate the risk, so organization need to accept whatever the outcomes are. Terminating the risk means you can completely eliminate the risk, and transferring the risk is giving the responsibility to someone else, such as outsourcing or insuring. Overall, information security risk treatment talks about moving the theoretical aspects into practical manner. It also decides who is going to implement what, and it requires considerable amount of time and effort to implement all these controls. As a part of conclusion, ISO 27001 forces you to make the journey in a systematic way. These are the references we have looked at while preparing this PPT. And for more details, you can visit our website, that is http colon slash slash www.i4-consultancy.com. Thank you.